We are so overwhelmed of how many people signed up and joined tonight. We actually had to upgrade our Zoom account, which is some of those problems that you actually want to have when you're hosting an event like this. So we're super happy that you guys, liked our idea. And actually, the reason why we did it was we were talking in our team, and then one of our team members was like, "Hey guys, Netflix gets boring," and we were like, "Okay, we have to do something about this." Yeah, so we created this event, and we are super happy that you're here tonight.
Yes, we are. And a very warm welcome from my side as well. Anna and I are your moderators for tonight. And although you might have seen the odd picture on Instagram or the website, we will, of course, introduce ourselves.
Yeah, sure. My name is Anna. I joined Join My Trip already 2.5 years ago, so it's been a while for me. And I've guided various trips myself, some co-working trips, some other trips. And actually, at the moment, it's the first time for me to join a trip as a trip mate. So I'm currently on Madeira co-working with one of our trip leaders, which I'm super happy about. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yes, and I'm Alex. I joined JoinMyTrip about a year ago now, and some of you definitely have spoken to me on WhatsApp before, or email, or over the phone. And yeah, I love traveling, so I am super excited to be working for JoinMyTrip, and I am really looking forward to hopefully becoming a trip leader myself in 2021.
Yeah, I hope for you too, because it's been a while, Alex. It's time for you. Okay. Yeah. So before we start, we have one boring part in this in this virtual event. We do have to have some rules because otherwise we do have so many people in here and we don't want to have so much disruption. So we would ask you to stay muted the whole time. We will unmute certain people at a time or ask people to unmute themselves, but please just stay muted if we don't ask you to do so. And also, please use the chat respectfully. So which means like if you start commenting all the time, it might be a bit distracting. So we will ask you to use the chat, and this is when you can fire out the messages. But if not, it would be nice if you could just use it respectfully.
Yes, and we also have some action items prepared for you. During the night, we might ask you to, for example, raise your hand or leave a little emoji or some sort of reaction. And for some of you, it might be at the bottom of your screen or at the top of your screen. There's a little emoji face with the word reactions or Reaktionen. And yeah, we might ask you to click that. So actually, let's try it out right now. So are you guys ready for tonight?
Show your reaction.
Yay!
Yay! So many thumbs up. Nice.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, you can also use your hands. That's fine for the lazy ones. Perfect. I like it. All right. So I can see you guys are all ready. So let's get started. Maybe just for you guys to give you a brief overview about what we are going to talk about tonight. First of all, we want to give you a small insight in what we did in 2020. It has been a super special year for us, and kind of like also not, of course, the best one, but we made the best out of it. And this is what we want to show you. And of course, we're also going to talk about the future. And we do have some small surprises for, I think, many of you. So stay tuned. And of course, also our community will talk. So we ask you guys to share your Join My Trip moment of 2020. And some of our beloved trip leaders and trip mates will share some insights about what they did in 2020 with Join My Trip.
And we'll also honor some of our very exceptional trip leaders who have maybe achieved some wonderful things in 2020 with our JoinMyTrip Awards. And at the end, you will also get the chance to ask our very own CEO, Niels, some questions, who is in the call himself. So that'll be super exciting.
Yeah, and last but not least, we will have a big prize giveaway at the end. So make sure to stick until the end because there are some huge things that you can win, and we are super looking forward to see who's going to win.
Yes, so let's get started. So of course, some of you have definitely traveled with JoinMyTrip before, but some of you are probably also new to all of this. So again, let's see some reactions. Send a reaction if you have already traveled with JoinMyTrip as a trip mate or as a trip leader.
Woo! So many.
Yay!
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Yay, lovely. But I also see a couple of screens without reactions. So for the ones that are new to Join My Trip, we will quickly explain what it is. So picture this. It's summer and you want to go traveling and you're super excited and can't wait. But then you ask around and you ask your friends, you ask your family, you ask your cousins, but none of them want to go. They don't have the money, they don't have the time, they don't want to go to the places that you want to go to. And we realized that actually a lot of people do face this challenge in the world.
And this is why we created Join My Trip, which is a platform where you can, where we have two different types of persons. We have the trip leaders and the trades. So we connect the part of the traveler, the trip leader, that likes to organize, that likes to plan, that likes to, figure out when this weird bus is leaving this one bus station. And then you have the trip mates that don't really like the part of planning, but they love traveling, so they can join the trip leader on the trip. Then they travel together, they share travel costs, amazing memories, and they all come home with new friends. I personally have made tons of friends through Join My Trip, so I'm super, super grateful for that. And one of the top, also nice things about being a trip leader is that you can actually also earn money for organizing the trips.
So basically, it's just perks, right? And yeah, that brings us straight to the first point on our agenda, the evolution of Join My Trip in 2020. And of course, as we all know, 2020 has been super difficult in so many different ways. Everyone has had their worries and their problems. But one problem that we maybe all faced as travelers was the worry of going traveling during a global pandemic. So we really, really were thinking, how can we take away that worry for you? And that is why we launched the Join My Trip travel insurance, which is powered by Allianz Travel. So anybody who is traveling with Join My Trip is insured automatically and worldwide. So anywhere you go, you are insured. At the moment, it is only for German and Austrian residents, but we will change that in the future 100%.
Yeah, and this is actually one amazing feature. But what we also did is we decided to produce some unique content for you guys. So we started exploring the YouTube world and we created 4 different YouTube shows. So we have a co-working show, travel tip show, a travel center show, and a travel news show. And also a lot of videos that will help you to get inspiration for your next trips, have travel tips, and all this. Yeah, this YouTube project is something really close to all of our hearts. And as you might have already noticed, Alex and I like to talk a lot. So this is perfect for us, and we're always really enjoying to record those videos for you. So yeah, if you want to check them out, just check out Join My Trip on YouTube, and you can see not only our faces there and some great, amazing tips.
Yes, tips. And if you miss the daily news every day, you can listen
Yeah,
to
you
my
can survive.
amazing voice telling you them. But not just YouTube. Of course, we want to achieve other things for you as well. We realized that a lot of you love podcasts on various topics, not just traveling, on anything pretty much. But we thought, who is better at talking about traveling than a travel company? So we hopped on the bandwagon and are now also creating podcasts. And yeah, we have the Join My Trip Travel podcast where we talk about various topics. We had a trip leader, Fabian, he's on the call as well. We had him in one episode, and we have team members from Join My Trip talking about their adventures, their travel tips, funny, embarrassing stories. And we had Mama I'm Fine, a travel Instagram influencer on the travel podcast as well. And yeah, we have a lot planned for the new year as well for our second season. So stay tuned. And by the way, if you have any cool stories of your travel adventures with Join My Trip as a trip mate or as a trip leader, make sure to email us after the show and maybe you can be on our podcast.
Yeah, it's always a lot of fun. Same thing again. It's about talking, so Alex and I are always having a good time. And yeah, what we also did last year was we used the time that we had to partner up with a lot of amazing other travel companies and got some great deals for our community. So in the partner section on the website, you will find great companies that can help you to optimize your trip. So if it's like getting a discount for a camper van, a photo book, a houseboat, or I think also Diana from Audio is also here if you need something from another country but don't want to pay shipping costs. So amazing partners, and yeah, we're still working on it. Hi. there will be more upcoming. So stay tuned and always make sure to check out, yeah, our section in the profile to stay tuned for new partnerships.
But of course, we weren't only working on fun things, we were also working on one of our top priorities, which is, of course, keeping you guys safe. That is why we launched our secure payment system in 2020, which, yeah, basically means security for both sides. So tripmates know that the trip leader won't just run off with your money. And on the other hand, the trip leader can much better now plan and use the money because he knows or she knows that the tripmates are committed. So yeah, just think of it similar to PayPal, and it's super easy to use and really fast, and it's made our life and hopefully your life a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think talking about life, I think there were many things that changed this year. I think many of you might have switched from going to the office into home office. It's same happened for us. We used to work all together every day in our cute little office in the center of Hamburg and had a good time always working together. But then of course also we all went to home office, and yeah, but then we were like, okay, we are a travel company and we're all in home office. Why don't we move our home office to the beach? And this was when our co-working trips, the idea was born. So basically, I mean, maybe for the ones that don't know what co-working is, it basically means that you share living and working space with other remote professionals in a nice place, like for example, Madeira, or other the Canary Islands or whatever. And then you work together, and in your free time, you explore the surroundings with your coworkers. And yeah, I mean, I can't hide it. I'm personally, I think, the biggest co-working fan in this whole show, as I mean, at least from the Join My Trip team. And yeah, what I can say, it's just super motivating to wake up in the morning, to look at palm trees, to see the sunrise, see the ocean, and also to work together with other young professionals, to share ideas, to get inspired. Um, for me, it's just 100% win, and I don't know if I will ever come back. Okay, I have to come back, but let's see. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, we do have a lot of people already doing those co-working trips on the platform. I think already some of my trip mates are in this call. Hi, and we see a big future. If you want to work remotely, but you're missing the arguments to convince your boss, you can check out our co-working show on YouTube, and we will have some good arguments for you.
Yes, as you might have noticed, Anna loves co-working. And yes,
Tiny
I am
bit.
definitely going to make use of that amazing, I guess, call it feature in the new year, in 2021 as well.
If not, I will force you.
Yes, I think you will come hunt me down if I don't.
Yes.
And yes, one other feature that I know a lot of you, especially our lovely trip leaders, have been waiting for, and that is our review system. So yes, we finally have a review system. This means that that trip mates that traveled with their trip leaders can rate them with star reviews, but also with lovely little written texts. And yes, it means that, of course, for your trip leaders, you will find the trip mates just that much faster and easier. Because on the other hand, it builds trust for trip mates, because of course, if they see your lovely reviews, they are more likely to book with you. And on the other hand, the trip mates just know, okay, if I travel with this person, it'll be a good trip. So it works both ways. And yeah, many profiles are already shining with some 5-star reviews, so make sure to check it out. I think actually, Anna, you have some nice reviews as well, don't you?
But still working on getting more. So yeah, it's a really nice feature, and I love just reading all those tiny texts of people coming back home happy with all the experiences they had. Yeah, so this was about all our accomplishments in 2020. And yeah, it was only possible because you guys were there. You published trips, you went on trips, you supported us, you read our articles, you listened to our podcast. So big thanks to all of us. And yeah, but we will have another year ahead, and we can't wait because we have some really cool things planned. So first of all, we're gonna work on growing our community. Some of you might know, beginning of 2020, we did host a lot of travel talks where we basically hosted events in different cities in Europe, and then got together all the travel community. We had such a great time meeting our community offline. Obviously, due to COVID, we had to cancel those events. So we really hope that we can start again hosting them and making them bigger. And yeah, we can't wait to finally do some stuff online again. But yeah, this will have to wait for a while, but we're working on it. And then another thing that I'm super excited about is that we will have a referral system. So that means that if you refer JoinMyTrip to your friends, then you will earn some money for it. So this is perfect to top up your travel budget and save some money for your next trip. This is a feature super, super looking forward about.
Yes, exciting times ahead. And last but definitely not
Not
least,
least.
a feature that all of you, or the ones that I have spoken to, have asked me about in the past. It is our app. Yay! I'm so excited to have a little JoinMyTrip app on my phone. Yeah, it will just hopefully make your experience with JoinMyTrip so much better, so much easier to use, quicker with talking, chatting to your trip mates and trip leaders. And yeah, hopefully you will love it as much as we do. Our tech team is working day and night pretty much to get it to you as soon as possible. And yeah, make sure to follow us on socials and subscribe to our newsletter, because there you will get all the updates on when it's coming and when you can download it.
Yes, so I think, Alex, for now, enough from us. We already talked a lot. It's time to let our community speak. So yeah, we will have 3 people talking from JoinMyTrip that went on trips with us this year, and they will share their experience of either trip mate or trip leader. So our first person that will share their experience is our beloved trip mate Lucy. She went 2 times to Madeira this year with trip leader Fabian, and also on a co-working trip to Tenerife. And yeah, Lucy, why don't you just tell us how your experience with JoinMyTrip was?
Can you hear me?
Now, yes.
Yeah, perfect. Hi, everyone. Let me quickly share my story. I discovered JoinMyTrip last year through a colleague who is here in the middle with the blue sweater. And this is Sabrina. She's my actually work colleague, and she told me about all the amazing people that she met through JoinMyTrip. And she said, Lucy, give it a try. So I decided to give it a try, and honestly it was the best decision ever, because I met so many people. I met so many amazing people, had so many adventures and so many memories that I will never forget. And honestly, I can't wait to have another to have some more experience with JoinMyTrip, either as a trip leader or as a trip mate. I can't wait to go to the Azores with Fabian in April. I can't wait to start my own trips. And honestly, it was the best decision ever, because I've met so many nice people who will be, and I'm pretty sure who are friends for life now. So very happy to.
Oh, that opens my heart. So
my heart as well.
That is so nice. I love that so much. Thank you so much, Lucy, for sharing that. We're so looking forward to you having your own trips as a trip leader as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, next up is trip leader Toby. He actually guided one of our first co-working trips ever to Portugal. So Toby, how was your experience? Make sure to unmute yourself before.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Hey, incredible landscape, cool adventure and sports, an amazing community, and lots of fun. These are my catchwords regarding my co-working trip in Portugal. And first of all, thanks, Alex, for introducing myself. And JoinMyTrip. I know JoinMyTrip not only as a trip leader, I know it also as a trip mate. And I was really impressed regarding the really clear user interface and the way of transaction of this platform. And to be honest, I think regarding the special kind of traveling websites, it seems for me really unique. And in combination with the adventures and also the experience I got with the community here in Portugal, I decided to do definitely more trips via JoinMyTrip, and also join more trips via JoinMyTrip.
Nice, super looking forward.
My name, for my contact name, Insta name is here. I'm Toby, and let's see us.
Love it. You definitely stick too much time with me talking about your Instagram profile. Love it. So
Sorry
nice. Yeah,
about that.
Oh, nice. Influenced by Anna. Amazing. Yeah, we had a good time in Portugal, as you can see on the pictures. And now, last but not least, we have another trip leader slash trip mate that will share his experience. It's Tim. Tim actually it was one of the first trip leaders of Join My Trip. He traveled to South Africa. He took a group to Nepal. Last year, he went to Iceland. And he actually went with me to Andalusia, and we had a really good time. So, Tim, I think, are you ready to share a bit more about your time with Join My Trip?
Yes, hello, Anna. Hello, Alex. Thank you for the introduction. Yes, so far I really made some amazing, unforgettable memories with Join My Trip and met new friends, explored new countries and cultures. And because Join My Trips makes it so easy to plan and meet like-minded people, it's so easy to explore the world and travel and meet new friends there also. And that's just what I love about it. And even if you don't know how to do a trip yourself, or if you don't find one there, you can start planning your own one, become a trip leader, because that's also not really hard with the help of you guys. And especially during challenging times like right now, those memories keep you cheered up and give you a big smile. So that's what I really like about traveling with Join My Trip.
Oh, that was
Nice.
so
Thank
nicely
you.
said.
Thanks for
Thank you so
sharing.
much. That was really nice.
Follow
Yeah,
my
thank
Instagram if you want.
thank you all for such lovely stories. They sound really nice, and we hope that 2021 and all the following years after that as well will be just filled with more amazing trips made by trip leaders and more amazing times for trip mates. And yes, just a very happy German trip community.
Definitely. So yeah, I think now we arrived at the most important part of the show for the awards. We'll have 4 different awards that we will give away. So we are glad that also so many of you are still with us, because remember, at the end of this, we will have a big giveaway only for the people that stick in this call. So we will, give awards to our most important and best trip leaders, and we will also have some awards for some destinations of 2020 and also 21. So Alex, I would say, why don't we go for the first award?
Yes. So the first award is for our trip leader with the most bookings. And the second place goes to our trip leader duo, Ben and Elena. Yay! They are doing sailing trips, and they actually just bought their own catamaran, which looks absolutely amazing. I follow them on Instagram and I just die every day because it looks so cool. And yeah, so they offer sail and hike, sail and fly, sail and yoga trips, all different types. And Anna, you went on a trip. I remember your pictures. They looked amazing. So yeah, Ben and Elena, maybe you want to say something?
You just have to unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yay!
Hi.
Hello, everybody. We're super happy about this award.
Thank you so much.
I think I've never won anything in my life. So,
Oh wow. Not the first time.
yeah, thanks, Drama Trip. It's incredible to have this opportunity to go sailing all year long. That's what we do now. Yeah, like Alex just said, we bought our own catamaran this year. So we can do even more trips and sail to the nicest places, to the places we love. And we just sailed to the Canary Islands, where we are right now, sitting on our catamaran, on our boat. And we have actually some plans, some trips planned in the next months. Unfortunately, it's not going so well with this whole Corona bullshit. But anyways, we're hoping for the best. And yeah, maybe you guys want to join. We do sailing and other outdoor sports in combination. So it's sailing and paragliding, or sailing and surfing, obviously kite surfing, diving, all the cool things that you always want to do. We combine them with sailing, and yeah, we have some trips planned. You can check them out on Instagram. Elena has a Instagram page, right?
Really small one.
So maybe see you on board one day.
Yeah.
Thanks.
you.
Yeah. Thanks for the award. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen you actually published your first co-working trip on a boat. How cool is that? Co-working on a boat. I mean,
Yeah, we
nice.
try how it goes.
Nice, really cool. Well, thank you guys for sharing. I think, yeah, Alex, time to name our absolute top winner of this award. The first place of the most booked trip leader in 2020 goes to trip leader Fabian, alias aka Figo, that's his nickname. Yeah, he's actually sitting probably 10 meter away from me downstairs. Uh, nice. Hey, yeah, so Fabian joined the TripMate game, the Trip Leader game in September. And yeah, Fabian, why don't you say something?
I'm a bit surprised, so thank you very much. And yeah, hey everyone, and lovely greetings here from Madeira, from our wonderful co-working trip, which Anna from JoinMyTrip is also attending. So best wishes to upstairs.
Thanks.
I love that.
Yeah, what can I say? Yes, I'm surprised. I'm super happy about the opportunity JoinMyTrip gives me to meet so many inspiring and exciting people. So very, very warm greetings to everyone, especially to Lucy, of course, who has been to Madeira with me so far. We have a lot of great projects planned in 2021. So hiking, co-working, with the gym. We have a desk in every room, games room, table football, billiards, language course, so many, many things. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all. I also have an Instagram page, but I don't know at the moment. It's Madeira and hiking with Figo, I think. And yeah, or you can contact me directly on JoinMyTrip. So yeah, I hope to see many more people from the JoinMyTrip community. I also hope to see Ben and Elena one day. So
We are connecting. Woo.
and yeah, thank you very much again.
Nice. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, that
Great.
sounds really, really lovely. Thank you for sharing that. So our next award goes to those very special community favorite places. So the destination that our community just loved in 2020 and were the most booked destinations of 2020. And here the second place goes to Greece. Yay, Greece. So yeah, be it sailing, road trips, beach trips, anything, last year Greece was wow, everyone wanted to go to Greece. And you guys had the best time. You shared so many pictures and it looked amazing.
Yeah, Greece is always a good choice, definitely. Yeah, so I think now you guys want to know what was the most booked destination in 2020. So let's see. The winner is big surprise, Madeira. Yeah, so this 14th island, yeah, is the winner. I mean, I've been here for what, 4 days, 5 days, and I'm already in love with it. I've seen tons of pictures, but I would have never imagined that it's so beautiful. So I can only recommend you to also check out that beautiful island. It's yeah, has everything that you need and a lot of palm trees and mountains and whatever. So we're really, really happy. And so yeah, we do have a lot of trips on Madeira at the moment. So maybe you want to check them out. And yeah, can only recommend. Alex, you should also come.
I will, I promise. I have to do all these trips. Like, but I definitely want to go sailing with Ben and Elena, and I want to go to Madeira. I want to do everything. So, okay, the next award is our community favorite trip leader. So basically, this trip leader is most loved by our community. He or she has the best reviews, the most reviews, and the award goes to Kati. Yes, Katarina, our Morocco expert. She is actually one of the oldest trip leaders, not meaning her age, meaning that she was actually the first ones to offer a trip on JoinMyTrip as a trip leader. And yeah, she absolutely adores Morocco, but has also guided many other trips to Canada, Iceland, Gambia, the Ukraine, and she actually hosted one of our travel talks in Vienna as well. And this year she will start her around the world trip, so expect many more amazing trips that you can join. So Kati, the stage is yours.
Hi.
Hi.
You can hear me.
Yeah, we can.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I don't know what to say. I will celebrate with some wine.
Yay, cheers.
Yeah, I'm just so happy about Join My Trip. I think without Join My Trip, I would have never been able to travel that much. And yeah, just thank you. And everyone who's here right now, check out my trips.
Definitely.
Yeah, we are super happy that we have you on board. Also, that you hosted one of our travel talks. I hope we can do another one again soon.
Yeah,
Looks like a lot of fun. You guys
definitely.
meeting in Vienna. So nice. We have a lot of people from Vienna tonight. Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Kati, thanks for sharing. Now it's time to look into the next year, and our next award is for the top bucket list destinations. We asked you guys on Facebook, groups, story, feeds, Instagram, whatever, everywhere we could ask you for your top bucket list destination for 2021. And you guys picked the winner. And the second spot goes to
Mexico. Yes, tequila,
Ooh.
tacos, but also so much more. It's so diverse and actually open for tourists at the moment. So we have created some content all around Mexico. So make sure to check out the travel news section on our website. Here you can find blogs and about tips and everything you might need. Our lovely content team, Stella, Jasmine, they are writing blogs like there's no tomorrow. So yes, and of course we have some Morocco experts in our team, and one of those experts might actually be Anna yourself, right?
Yeah. I lived in Mexico for 6 months. So I studied there, but I traveled more than and I had a good time. So I know quite a lot of places. So if you need tips, just let me know, and I can always help you out with your trip planning. Yeah. So now I definitely want to know what the first place is, and which is the country where everybody wants to go to in 2021. So let's see. The winner for the top one bucket list place for 2021 is, drumroll, Iceland. Yeah, I mean, this country is super famous for, what can I say? You guys know, spectacular landscapes, the northern lights. You can do incredible road trips, go camping in the wild, watch sunsets whatsoever. So really, this country won by with a great lead. And yeah, of course, our beloved content team already created some good content for you. So if you need some secret spots or the best places to take the perfect Instagram picture or go camping or whatever, just check out our blog and you will find a lot of tips that Flori and Jasmine wrote for you. Yeah, I don't know. What about you, Alex? But definitely Iceland is on my bucket list for 21. What about you?
100%. Yes.
Yeah, I think maybe we should ask Niels if we can do like a trip with the company to Iceland. No, what about a company trip?
That's actually a really good idea. And you know what? Why don't we ask him right now? Because it's our Q&A with Niels. So we have some questions prepared for him that you guys have asked so many times in the past that we thought we would just answer them right now. But of course, we also want you to ask him some questions right now. So how it will go, we will answer the ones that we have heard from you guys over the past few years so many times that we want to address them. But please, if you do have some questions that you would like to ask Niels, you can use the comment section now and just write in the little chat whatever your question is, and we will answer it after we've answered the questions. Now probably we won't get to all of the questions. We are really sorry, we have a limited amount of time. We don't want to keep you till 12 o'clock at night. You do have to sleep. But if we don't get to your question, make sure you to send us an email with the question, and Niels will be super happy to reply to you then.
Niels, are you ready?
Absolutely ready.
Absolutely ready. This is how we like it. Nice. Okay, the first question for you from the community is, why did you start Join My Trip?
That's an easy one. That's a good start, I'd say. Because I was on a round the world trip, and a lot of people at home actually were saying, well, I would love to do that. I would love to travel there where you are right now, and so on and so on and so on. Long story short, I decided to start a company that would support everyone to experience the world themselves rather than just see it through YouTube or Netflix on some documentaries or so on. And I think that's really our vision, to make it possible for everyone to just experience the world by themselves together with others, with like-minded trip mates.
Nice. That is a pretty,
Nice.
you brought it onto a point perfectly. Well done.
Thank you.
So for our next question, where do you see JoinMyTrip heading in the next 5 years?
Well, I really hope that we grow the community, right? Because I mean, it always seems like, okay, JoinMyTrip is a company. I don't really think in these terms. I rather think that JoinMyTrip is a community first and for all, right? We're about the people, and I think it is important that we really grow that community to a global scale, where, because I truly believe that a group consisting out of someone from the US or Canada, from somewhere from Europe, somewhere from Asia, from Africa, South America, and Australia or New Zealand, that will be an amazing group, right? That's when you really learn something. That's when you get in contact with people that you might have never met otherwise. And I think that is something that we'll be working on really hard for the next 5 years, to make it kind of like possible for everyone to travel with us and they know about us, and really make sure that the groups that travel together are a perfect fit.
Yeah, I think the app will definitely be something that will help tremendously to achieve that. And I can't just wait to have that little icon on my iPhone just saying "Join my trip app." Click. Nice. Okay, Niels, the third question for you is: what do you see are the challenges JoinMyTrip will face going forward? Also taking into account the current situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, current situation, obviously traveling is very, very, very limited, right? And all of us need to be very cautious in where you're traveling, when are you traveling, how are you traveling, right? But looking forward, I really hope that in the second half of this year, we're kind of going back to a stage that we can call normal. And with that being said, I think, and taking into consideration the answer of to the previous question, I think it is really about community, and it's going to be tricky to grow the community in a way that the feeling will still be the same, and that the same kind of people are there, right? But at the same time, opening it up to other people that might not be as adventurous as the first people that are in our community. And all of us need to be kind of open-minded there and say, well, okay, this person might not be around the world traveler yet, but he or she wants to become one, so let's support each other. And I think that's quite a challenge, but we already have a lot of ideas in the team, how we can tackle these challenges.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. And yeah, I'm just looking at the chat now, and there have been a couple of questions. Aside from the Iceland question, I will leave that for a private company call. But why don't we choose Lucy's question, because I think Tom's has been sort of answered with the challenges now. But yeah, did you ever expect JoinMyTrip to turn out so great?
Not really, especially, I mean, an event like this, I would have never imagined. I'm very honest, and I love it. Especially the team part and the fun we have. I never really pictured that. So, and I was never one of these guys who wanted to be a founder or start a startup because it's cool or funky or something like that, right? I was working in a very different field, and so the answer when it comes to kind of like team part, I would say no. And what we're doing now, what I was aware of very early on is
the power of traveling, right? If you meet strangers and go to foreign countries with people, then you come very close very fast, and you learn an awful lot way faster than if you're at home and just meet your regular group of friends and so on and so on. So that part I was very sure about, and that was also one of the reasons why I started Join My Trip, because I was so sure about that part. But then yeah, the whole team and the experience now is just amazing. If I would have known, I would have done something way earlier in my life, way earlier.
Yeah. But then Alex and I wouldn't have been in your team probably, so it's better that we started in 2017. Okay, perfect. So
Thank you.
so Niels, you are relieved. Thanks for answering the questions. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have time to answer all of the questions. But in case, yeah, you really want to have an answer to the questions that you just send in the chat, just send us an email and we will get back to you with your answer. Of course, you can also send us a WhatsApp or whatever, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, any social media channel that exists, we are on it. So just contact us. Yeah. Time for a giveaway, I would say. Last part. Nice. So guys, we have a giveaway. We have 3 prizes in total, and for every prize, we will have a small game. So what you need to do is pay attention, be fast and lucky, and most important, pay attention. All right. So I think, guys, are you ready for the 3rd prize?
Yes,
Let's
for
see
sure.
what we have. So the 3rd prize is an exclusive, super amazing Join My Trip surprise package. So it will be including a lot of our amazing Join My Trip backpacks for your travel buddy crew. Also some masks to protect you while traveling. Some stickers to share Join My Trip around the world and to just make Join My Trip everywhere with a sticker wherever you go. And also a small surprise that we won't tell you now. So this is the 3rd prize, and our beloved head of design, Lisa, that was also the one creating those amazing slides. I would say big applause for her. So beautiful, this presentation. Lisa is going to pick one person from the attendance list that she has. I will say stop, and then she will tell us the name. Okay, Lisa, are you ready?
Yes, I've got my list.
Nice. Okay. Stop.
Stephen Pointer. Oh,
Stephen Pointer.
Could be my Australian accent.
Nice. Okay, Stephen, Stefan, whatever you call your name, we will just send us an email after this event with your address, and we will ship the Join My Trip goodie package, including an amazing surprise, to wherever you are in the world. I hope you're not living in Australia, or we will see. And let's see if you like it.
Nice. Well done, Stefan. I'm sorry, we don't know how to say your name. Maybe you can also put that in the email. Right, on to our 2nd prize. So the winner can choose between a trip leader or a trip mate package, depending on what you are. Maybe you're both. Sorry, you only get one. But yeah, so the trip leader package receives some extra commission on 3 bookings and a Join My Trip surprise package. So who knows what that is? And a trip mate package, which means that you receive €40 discount on your dream trip. And also a Join My Trip surprise package. So how to win? You might need your little chat window. And the first one to type and send the word Join My Trip wins. Oh. That was Tom. I hope there's only one Tom in this call. But yeah, Tom, I think you see that you're the first one to have written Join My Trip. So same as before, please write us an email with either you want the trip leader package or the trip mate package, and with your address, and we will give you some more details on your prize. So congrats.
Nice, good job. Actually, I'm too stupid to see my chat. So Alex, for the next question, you have to help me to pick the winner.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
next time. Okay, guys, I'm not a technical person, so just please excuse me. All right, so the first prize is a big one. So the first prize is you can again choose between trip leader and trip mate package, because we know that it's sometimes you're just more trip mate and sometimes you're trip leader. If you choose the trip leader package, you will get the extra commission on 5 trips, 1 month exclusive homepage exposure, which means we will feature all your trips on our homepage. And for the ones that have done trips with us, this is something really, really valuable. And you will, of course, also receive a JoinMyTrip goodie package, because nobody will not get one, because we make sure that you will share JoinMyTrip around the world. For the TripMate package, we will have €70 discount for a trip of your choice. We do have many amazing trips, so it's going to be hard probably to choose the best one. And we will also have a JoinMyTrip goodie package and a big surprise, which we won't tell you right now. So I think, Alex, for me, I wouldn't know what to choose. I think both prizes are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But let's see who's our winner and what the winner chooses. For this prize, we won't make it so easy. And we hope that everybody paid attention in the last slides, because you will need your brain a bit, and also you need to be fast. So we have a quiz about something that we talked about in the last 53 minutes. What you need to do is type in the chat the right answer, the right letter that has the right answer. Okay, you know what, right? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Which was our most booked destination in 2020?
Oh. Okay, most booked. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Nauru, you are right. Madeira. It was C, Madeira. Well done,
Nice.
Nauru. Yay.
Perfect. Congratulations. Noah was also one of my co-working trips. It was a good time. He's a really good trip mate. So any trip leader that wants to have him on a trip, I can only recommend him. He can cook really good, and he's really nice. So yeah, congratulations, Nuru. Same for you. Just send us an email with your address and we will send you a little surprise package. And I think, Alex, it's already over.
What?
Like, wow.
What? That went by so quickly. I literally can't believe it. Like when we were practicing earlier, I thought we would go on forever and ever and ever. But wow, time flies when you're having fun, and that was
Definitely.
so much fun. For me anyway. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. We hope you maybe feel a little bit inspired to now also join or create your own trips on JoinMyTrip. We would absolutely love to see you there. And of course, as we said multiple times in this call, please get in touch if you have questions or if you just need help with setting up your first trip. And yeah, again, thank you so much for joining tonight. It was it was amazing to have you here and to chat to you guys. And yeah, let's stay connected in the new year.
Definitely. Also, big thanks from my side. I have to say I was absolutely incredibly nervous before this meeting, but I'm super happy that everything went well, and I think we had a really good time. At least I had a lot of fun. And and wait for all your trips, join trips, created trips, and as Alex said, whatever you need. If you also just want to talk about traveling, there's our travel podcast, Request to Join. We will invite you to talk a whole hour just about traveling, and we will actually also record it, and you can then listen to it all the time. Thank you so much, guys. Whatever you need, just send us a message. Big thank you from the JoinMyTrip team, and a big hug to wherever you are in the world. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
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 Bye.